Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. We are continuing our trek through Italy. Going to take a look at the job market here and see what is available for our Il Vecchio. We're in Ancona. Boy, $19 a mile is the best that we're getting right now. That's really rough. I know. You like my cough? What's up, White Lightning? 5150. That's a good guitar amp and a great album. Let's see. He rebuilt the drone and apparently didn't hook something up right. Oh, return to home mode was active. Interesting. It's a good way to get hurt. Rome. That's a short trip back. What else we got? We could go to Parma. More pay, about the same. So we're gonna do this one to Parma. Take a little bit longer drive. You drippled on your unicorn. Unicorn drippling, huh?
Al lavoro.
Al lavoro. Yes, I don't really rebuild drones though. If it's that bad, I just get a new one. Yeah, some drones just fly directly back no matter what's in the way. Yeah, that's true. This drone that I bought has all kinds of like sensors and stuff on it. I got to get used to it actually because like when you're flying, it stops you from flying into anything. It's got sensors all over it. And it's like beep, 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 and it gives you like a warning readout showing you how close you are to the object and stuff. It's pretty cool and pretty advanced. I love it. And I'll tell you what, the video is
Voltare a destra.
Unbelievable off this thing. But you have to really manually do it. Everything has to be done manually. It's not the same as my old drone where it did everything automatically. But it's hey, what's up? Dre and the Party of 12. Yep, it's got a Hasselblad camera on it, and it's a 4K camera. And I'll tell you what, when you set the footage stuff right, it's super cinematic. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So, whoa! Where did all this traffic come from? Whoa! Jeez, out of nowhere, there was nobody on that road at all. What's up, Dre? How are things, friend? Yep. So anyway, it's a Mavic Pro 2. It cost $1 million, but it definitely is a much more beautiful picture. Definitely worth it. So, all right. So we're gonna head north to Parma. I wanted to see what the other road going out of the town was, because the road in was just absolutely gorgeous. So that's so funny, gaming there for DJI. I hope not. He rebuilt the bar. Okay, there you go. Nope, I didn't even have a chance, Dre. They released that. I was working. And then I had a wedding yesterday, and it's gone. The thing was already over with. So no, I did not even have a chance to try a Goodyear load. I didn't have a chance to play the game. So that's what happens when they do that kind of stuff, and it's my peak season. I just don't have time. It was worth it, 44, and I'll tell you what, it flies a lot better than my old Phantom 3. It's much smoother than the Phantom 3, and it's got some cool filming modes too. Like it's got like a tripod mode where it's really stable, slow but stable. So, $51.50. That's so funny. Cool. White Lightning handle on the road, and the $51.50 fits. I've got a PV Valve King 100, which is actually a cheap version of the 6150 amp, and boy does that thing sound amazing. It's a guitar amp. I would not fly my Mavic. The other cool thing about the about that drone is that it sits in like when you fold it up, it actually fits in my bag. So I have like a little carry case that I would carry the remote around in. Well, now my remote and drone all fit in that little bag. It's really cool. So your drone is your eyes. Yeah, it ended too soon, man. Nope, didn't even have a chance. They just, it was
Prepararsi a
over.
voltare a sinistra.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, exactly, Red Alpha. It's kind of like World of Tanks and that, like a lot of their tank things. Some of them they're doable, but a lot of them it's like, how on earth does anyone have time to do this? I keep putting it into where low gear is in American Truck Simulator. That's why. Oh, dang it! That's why I keep slipping into reverse. Come on, baby. Where the heck is this pickup point? I know, it was just crazy how fast it went on. Yep, I had to get a new drone. My drone died. The camera died. It was going to be a $400 repair, and I'm like, and the guy that I do the weddings for was like, you need to get a new drone. They're way, but the Mavic 2 Pro is way better. And basically, I'm going to pay you in advance, like
Alla rotatoria, prendere
like
la
you're going to do the work,
seconda
but you're getting
uscita.
paid later, but you're getting paid now, and you're going to go out and buy yourself one. So he paid me for like 2 advanced weddings
Uscire
and
adesso.
some other work, and it was enough for me to go out and pick that drone up. So, yep. Yeah, you get one of those, you don't get another one. We're going to go through the Telepassa. There you go. I have the 2 amps that I have a Fender Super Champ. It's a tube amp with effects, and then I've got a Vox AC10 10-watt tube amp, which is awesome. That thing sounds, it's such a great sounding amp. And then I've now got that PV Valve King, and it's amazing. It's a heavy metal amp. I mean, it's designed for super high gain. Wait, why isn't it kicking into 5? What? Oh, bad driving. Somehow I flipped that switch. I know, it was over so fast. I heard about it, like, hey, there's going to be an event, and then I got home and it was over. I'm like, great. Why is it saying I'm speeding? I guess I kind of am. Okay, wait a minute. Where the heck is this job? Oh, okay. I'm like thinking, man, like we've been driving for quite some time now, and I'm not seeing any job. It started Wednesday? Yeah. And I forgot, too, my guy needs to rest. That's going to be a problem. I'm probably going to miss this job. Yeah, still haven't gotten the Martin back yet. Man, it seems like that's going on forever. At least your computer's working now. I didn't end up buying more RAM for my computer, for my video editing computer, because I've been having it stutter lately. But we're going to have to spend the night here because it's nighttime. And my guy needs to sleep.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
E poi?
Uscire a destra.
Buscieri a destra. Beep, beep, beep. Without time penalty? Yeah. Hey, well, welcome aboard, iGame for me. Glad to have you here. Yeah, it's an expensive drone, but it is worth it for sure. The video is unbelievable. It looks so much better. Still, that's great, 44. Yeah, I was looking at some upgrades for my computer, and right now there's not any upgrades aside from maybe RAM, and even that there's no performance increase. I'm looking at performance increase for Buck, And even if I were to go to like a 2080 or something like that, it's only like a 10% or 15% performance increase over my current card. So it's like I wouldn't really do that because it's a waste of money. If you're seeing like a 50% increase in speed, well then it's worth it. But at such a low increase, it's just not worth it. I need to find the sleep area.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la prima uscita.
It could just be Farm Sim. Farm Sim does have some lag issues, especially when you first load. It lags. It does tend to lag out. My goodness, you guys are all typing these really long comments.
Ok, cerchiamo un nuovo percorso.
I'm driving and trying to read all these like super long comments.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la seconda uscita.
Yep, I'm in agreement with what Red Alpha just said. Those maps, they do lag, so.
Uscire adesso.
So is the 31st, is that Wednesday?
Riorientamento.
I'm going to be doing more, Straswa, so hang tough. We'll be coming with more here soon. Wow, you got to lock the gate. Open the gate. Open the gates.
Non importa, troverò un nuovo percorso.
Oh, ew, that stinks, White Lightning. Have a good night, man. Let's see if we can do any cool upgrades. Yeah, there is some lag in Farm Sim 19. That sounds like a little bit extra though. Nah, I'm gonna wait till we can get to 16 speed. So. I got a surprise for the American Truck profile, my 2019 profile. You guys will see next time I play American. There's a little surprise. Yeah, definitely that causes lag. Also, some of these maps that have a million trees on them, causes lag too. Let's see if that job is still available now that I drove all the way over here. Freight markets. It's probably not. Crap. But we have some Florence Turney, Bologna. That's the route that we came up. We'll go this way. We'll go a different route this time. So we'll go to Florence. Hopefully I don't have to I probably have to drive all the way back to town.
Buon viaggio.
Yep. Let's take a look. Oh, for frig's sake. Wait, why are my brakes bugging? Turn them right.
Voltare a destra.
Yep,
Alla rotatoria, prendere la seconda uscita.
Moni and I are doing a role play on the Greenwich Valley map. We've been having fun doing that. Beautiful map. One of those really nice ones. Yeah, and you're right. There hasn't. I think it's small enough and set up right, so it doesn't lag.
Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra.
Emerald Coast is great. Gaming Nerfy. Yeah, Greenwich Valley is great.
A sinistra.
I like the Mid Ohio map. County Line is out. County Line's a good map. Sorry, Blue Car. You're gonna have to wait.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la terza uscita.
So we get back on the freeway after driving all the way over there. But that's okay.
Uscire adesso.
Yeah, if you don't put thermal paste on the processor, it will fry. Oops. HTC logs truck in Finland for a good challenge.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
I have not. That sounds kind of fun, kind of not. Yeah, Seasons is a little bit of a challenge. It's not horrible, but there is a lot to it. I do not like the Welker Farm map at all. I think it's horrible. Sorry. I know there's a lot of people that like it, but I think it's crap, to be honest with you. I've played on it for a little bit and was like, ugh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't, you know, Dre, it's been a couple, we actually, once a week we do multiplayer, but I haven't done it, for probably about 4 or 5 weeks now, so, I haven't experienced the server change. I do play Truckers MP, but I probably am going to hold off until, fall again, so hopefully they'll have it sorted out by then, so. Yeah, we've had issues. Moni's already run into that where the snow doesn't disappear, so we're trying to figure out. You know, I have a map that has seasons on it. Hopefully they'll have it fixed by the time I get to winter, but I think they will.
Tenersi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Uscire a destra.
I think with Arctic Silver and stuff like that, you're not supposed to change it unless you absolutely have to, because the first, like, 500 hours, it doesn't perform as well as it does once it's been on for a while. So depending on what kind of thermal paste you're using, there's always a different thing. It's the same thing like people that tell you never to turn your computer off and other people say you should always turn your computer off. I don't know what the right answer is on either of those, but I don't think so, Dre. But now that I say that, I've actually heard rumors that it is. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I could ask the map maker. The last time I talked to him, he was kind of like, I'm kind of tired of Giants messing stuff up and changing the way things are supposed to work in the middle of things. And he's like, I don't really want to deal with that anymore.
Alla rotatoria, prendere la
So
seconda
at
uscita.
that point, and that was you know, early on in the game, he didn't want to do it. But I've heard rumors now that he's still working on it and he is going to release it. So I don't know. I'll have to contact him again and ask him and say, hey, look, you know, any word on Tombstone, really, because I was really enjoying that map. I love it, actually, and I was so sad when they pulled it because it was a great map. Estancia-like, but not quite Estancia. Where the heck? Yeah, right, Big Tall Man, exactly. It stays all year, right?
Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra.
Truckers MP. Oh, you have a Skoda? Oh, the car. Oh, the infamous car.
Voltare a sinistra.
He's updated the map? Okay, so maybe that makes a difference, too. I'm hoping Starweiss gets an update, because that's the map that I'm running Seasons on. It's like the worst map for... It's like these tiny little fields. Those are the worst maps for Seasons. But that's the one that I'm running Seasons on. Now, Seasons is very different with the animals. That's one place where they've changed the game quite a bit for those of you that have messed around with it. So, yeah, I'm still up. This is my last run of the night, Long Hauler. It'll be a short one once I get there. But I've been driving around for almost 20 minutes now trying to get to the actual trip. Come on, dude. Go. Oh, I've got no horn. I think for Seasons, you're probably better off with maps with at least medium-sized fields, if not large fields, because you can only plant once a year, so you have to, if you're going to try to make money with crops, you're going to have to really step it up with the crop sizes. You need to have quite a lot of crop to sell in order to survive. Whoops. I don't know why I stalled. What? But why would they do that? Why would they want no one to play? Because that's the whole point of multiplayer, is to get people to play, right? I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, but it doesn't make sense. Like, why would they want people not to play unless they're trying to shut the servers down?
Prepararsi a voltare a destra. Voltare a destra.
Yeah, the AI does ignore the horns. I didn't know they paid attention to the lights. Interesting. There you go, long hauler. Good deal. I know. It doesn't like me. Why did it put DLC as... Oh, anyway.
Eccoci arrivati, sani e salvi.
Sane salve. And we're going to get a chemical truck. And hopefully we won't crash on the road. Alright, so we've got this. What do we say? We're going to Rome. No, that's not where I wanted to go. We wanted to go to Florence. I guess that job ended too. Oh. Well, we could go here. I haven't been to Pescara. So, yes, that is the idea. I am driving a... Hey, what's up, Mike Man? I'm driving an Iveco, and we are in Italy, and Iveco is an Italian company. So I figured it was stalling because it's an Iveco. I don't think... And in general, from what I found online, you can get Ivecos with manual transmissions, but they are somewhat few and far between. They actually mostly are are automatic. Iveco stands for Industrial Vehicle Company, and it is sold worldwide. Though you don't see them in the United States very often, or if at all. But you do see them in England and Germany and France. And on my trips over to the UK, I saw them everywhere. Iveco is everywhere. Mostly,
È pronto,
they're not
possiamo partire.
they're not driving semi trucks. They're using them for like fire trucks and like roadworks trucks and stuff like that. So, like a Mercedes. I'm in Italy. It's an Italian company. There will be no Mercedes. That's German. We don't drive German trucks in Italy. I'm just kidding. They do actually, but never. I don't like the Mercedes actually. I can't. The angled dashboard. It has a very angled dashboard, and it throws me off when I drive it. I don't like it. I've tried both the Mercedes, both the what is it, the Actros or whatever, and then the whatever the old vintage one is. I guess they're both Actros, but yeah, Big Tall Man. That's kind of where I'm feeling it too. Yeah, the U.S. is going automatic quite a bit too. A lot of the semi trucks that are coming out lately are automatic. They still have manual
Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra.
versions available, but there are a lot of automatics out there. So
Voltare a sinistra.
yeah, me too, Dre. That's how I felt about it too. I was like, hey, Mercedes, sweet, and I drove it. I think my two favorites are oh my gosh, come on. I like the Scanias and I like DAF. I like the cab of the DAF truck. And I like all the both DAF and Scania have all of those cool like add-ons. They really did up the details that you can put on them, the chrome bumpers and grills and stuff like that. So I really like those trucks because you can just totally customize them. And that, when you go over to England, that people really do have customized trucks. They have all the lights that you see them on stuff in the game. That's real. Like they really have all that stuff on them. When you go over there, you'll see trucks with like green and red and stripes and everything that you see in this. And then all like the flashing lights and stuff like on the front, those little beacon lights. They do have that over there. So it's pretty cool that you can get that in game. But those trucks have really cool ones. So yeah, the Mercedes has a good amount. Seems like Scania and Mercedes have the best horsepower, and Volvo. The Volvo trucks also have like 700-800 horsepower. So, heyo, Ducky. You're guessing there's prayers in order for El Paso and Ohio. Why is that? Yeah, the man truck is nice too. I actually like the cabin of the man truck, and the way the window's huge. Like it's a good sightseeing truck because it's got so much window. I want to speed up, but I'm not. We're coming up on this junction
Alla
here.
rotatoria, prendere la prima uscita.
The Volvo, the modern Volvo interior looks like my
Uscire
old minivan. It looks just like the Toyota that I used to have. Every time I sit in it, I'm like, hey, this is like driving my minivan, and then I get sad because I miss it. Yeah, self-driving trucks is a little bit scary. Man, this truck does not have any horsepower. Armored Peterbilt semi. Yeah, they really decorate them up over there. It's pretty, it's pretty cool. Yeah, she fell asleep. Too much like driving a bus. Yeah, true. And it also is available earlier at a lower level. Like, you can get into higher horsepower trucks really quickly in the Volvo line. Oh, that's right. In Dayton. I forgot about that. That was yesterday, wasn't it? I didn't realize there was one in Texas, too. I haven't really been watching the news because I was working all day yesterday. So why do you do that? Because I can. Yep. What a beautiful mountain pass this is.
I forgot to move your laundry
Oh my gosh, you scared the crap out of me, Evelyn.
I forgot to move your laundry line, so I just did.
Oh, thanks. Because
I'm
I
sorry, I'm so
didn't need
sorry.
that bad stuff.
How much longer do you think you're live stream for?
Well, honey?
I need you to hurry up because I need you to rub my back.
Okay, but you gotta rub my feet then.
My spine, I feel like I bruised my spine or something. My spine has never hurt like this before.
Huh, I wonder what you... Probably the rides.
Yes, it does. And then Paul's the people leaning on me and it's against all the plastic.
Oh.
And my entire back hurts so bad.
So anyway, let's see here.
And my legs and feet are cramping up.
Yeah, I don't really watch the news either. Okay, so you found it out on stream. I thought we were going... Okay, this is where we're going on a different route. We're gonna... I think last time we came in from the right. Now we're going straight out, so... Okay, so Volvo Freightliner. Oh, see, I told you. I told you guys that I thought the Freightliner truck looked like the
How
Volvos.
much longer do you think you're going to be?
I don't know, hours?
Whoa.
No, I'm on my last trip, honey. At probably half an hour.
What?
Probably half an hour at the most.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I knew there was one in Dayton, but I didn't realize there was one in Texas. Yes, so anyway, I was going to say that I've told you guys that I thought Volvo and Freightliner look suspiciously identical. Like when you see the new Freightliner trucks, like the ones that just came out, they look just like the Volvo truck. With some differences in the cowl, but they're very Volvo looking. So there you go. That's why they're both owned by Daimler now. Which is surprising that we don't have. But the rumor is that Freightliner is the next truck into American Truck Simulator. Now that would make sense because they got Volvo to agree. So if they got Volvo, they probably can get Freightliner since they're under the same umbrella. So. Whoa, that's crazy, big tall man. What happened? I feel like my Jake brake's not working. $11 million subs. What happened? Like, what kind of accident? Was it like a YouTube related accident, or was it just like a random car crash? Lone Star is the next truck. It's been tense for a while now. I don't know what Tony Stark is, but paramotor accident. Yeah, did you see that? See that train chair? What is paramotoring? Is that like where they have a parasail and then they use a motor? I thought it did have a Jake brake. My other Iveco had a Jake brake, but maybe this one doesn't. Yes, Flamingo boot. They do break down. You have to maintain them every, pretty much every 2 or 3 trips. I run them into the shop and get an oil, quote unquote oil change, tires rotated. But if you don't take care of them, when they get to like 20% damage, they will start to like stall and the engine will shut off and gears will stop working. So you do have to maintain them or they do break down. Hey, have a great night, Dre. I know how you're feeling. Tomorrow will be a little bit slow for me, but I do have a lot of work to do still. Lone Star is a model of International. Okay. Oh, interesting. I'm driving a bomb right here, guys. Stay in your lane. This truck does not have a whole lot of horsepower. Okay, yep, I've seen those before, Big Tall Man. That stinks. What did he do? Did he like hit a bridge or something? Whoa. Oh, is there a Lone Star building already? What the heck, man? This truck's gearing is... I need to get the 16 speed, so... The Ivecos don't have a lot of horsepower stock. I think it's the lowest horsepower truck stock. So it's like 300 horsepower or something like that, 320. So, oh, that's cool, Aiden. Well, hopefully that's going to be, you know, the case. It'd be cool to see another truck company get in. Crash landed. Yikes. Well, at least he was doing something he liked, you know. I mean, if you're going to go... That's why they're cheap. You had no horsepower, but they are cheap. And they're Italian. They never get up... They think 560 is like the max horsepower, but it's actually more max horsepower than DAF gets. But it's still... It's not a lot of horsepower. Like, who would go around these curves at 70 or kilometers an hour? It's just not going to happen. The DAF drives better? Yeah. I don't know. This truck isn't too bad. This channel will live through Nate. Who's Nate? Is that Nate like one of his friends or something? That's sad. It's mostly torque that wins. There you go. Yeah, that's a good point. Horsepower plays second fiddle to torque. Huh, interesting, Big Tall Man. That sucks. I had, speaking of, I don't know why I just saw a moth fly by in my room. We keep getting these moths in my room. But Moni has Boris. I don't know if you guys know who Boris is, but Boris is our beta. And we got him probably about 2 months ago. And he's gotten really big. And we have this big tank for him. We got him a 5-gallon tank, which is pretty large for a beta fish. But he's in there by himself. But anyway, he likes to play in there, and he swims around and leans on his castles. When I come up, he comes and looks at me like he just... Is that a truck or a Vespa? A scooter. Anyway, so I keep thinking that, like, there's weird pieces of things in his tank. So I came in last night, we had the light on, and this moth had gotten itself trapped in the tank. And like before I thought I'm like, that looks like a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, that looks like moth wings like in the tank, but that's not possible.
Prepararsi a voltare a sinistra.
Well, yeah, she named the fish Boris, right? So Boris, there's this moth flipping around in the tank last night.
Voltare a sinistra.
So I just watched for a little bit because I'm curious, you know. Sure enough, Boris goes up to the tower. I know, he goes, oh, why is there a sign in the middle of the frickin' road? Oh, that wasn't the middle of the road. Oops. Yeah, and so Boris is, he's swims up right to he sees it flipping around and comes up to the top, and he grabs the moth, drags it underneath, and like rips like 2 of its legs off and eats them. And lets it float back up to the top, and the thing's like all struggling at the top, and he goes back up to the top, drags it back down, rips off its butt, and eats it. I'm just like, oh god, he just like totally manhandled the moth and devoured it. And like by the morning, sure enough, at the bottom of the tank, there's a pair of wings sitting at the bottom of my tank. I was like, whoa, Boris is a killer. But I swear to God, he's eating other bugs, because at least every other day I find something in there. Like I'm like, that looks like an ant leg or something. These bugs are crawling into his tank and never getting back out again. Boris is a stone cold killer. The name actually fits, doesn't it? It's like Boris Yeltsin. He might be from Thailand, but he kills them like a Russian. Well, I was reading online, and they said, and sure enough, other people are like, yeah, my beta eats all kinds of insects. Some people actually catch insects for their betas, and they throw them in the tank for the beta to eat. But it's a known thing that they, a lot of fish do that, but they're a puddle dweller, the beta. The bugs have a one-way trip into the tank. Look how pretty that is down there. Wow, we are really high up, and that is scary. The fish takes after Fleet. Oh my. At least the channel will survive. He was making liquid nitrogen in his basement. What? Bring Boris some vodka. He will drink it. We shall add Boris to our World of Tanks platoon. Ice cold killer. Buenas noches, Iraq. She's a man killer. No, she's not. I'm still alive and kicking. What's living on his channel? Well, this is some beautiful scenery. We have not been... This is the first time I've been through this part of Italy. I didn't explore it well enough. I always end up coming down that main road that goes all the way through the country, and it's all just freeway. But there really is a lot of mountainous scenery here, which there should be, because Italy is full of mountains, especially up north. Did I hit that guy? Did he just hit me? Marcia, Umbria. However, with the roads the way they are, I can't really go much faster, but this is going to be one long episode. What, we're still 5 hours away? What? The episode that lasts forever. Fast and Furious. I can only watch the first 2, and then I got burned out. Like, I had a Fast and Furious burnout. Not that it's a bad series or anything, not quite my thing. I want my channel to live on. Since I don't do any crazy stuff like parasailing or skiing or driving while shaving, I think my channel will live on for quite some time with me still being alive. But you never know. You never know. What's up, same Dremel? DMRL Dermal? Dremel? It's the Polizzi. Yeah, I'm glad we took this route. This is really cool. Set the cruise control to 70 knots. Got plenty of fuel because this truck has huge fuel tanks when you have the two-wheel version, the two-axle version. Four-axle's not so much, but yeah, well, she's got a lot of raccoons to work with. That's give it to Seth to run. Seth has got a lot of personality. I don't know that he has the gumption to do it, though. Orcation, thank you for the follow. He gives up on stuff. Like Seth, he'll do something for a little while, and then he kind of goes, I'm not interested anymore. And it's like, Seth, you're so good at it. Whatever. No. I wouldn't know the first thing to do in a boxing ring except for get my butt beat. I've never been in a fist fight. I've chosen to use my intellect over my muscle because there's not a lot of muscle there. Some fat. I got some size, but I don't have the knowledge or the skills for combat. Mano y mano. I'd be like, how about a game of Dungeons and Dragons instead? Let's work on leveling up. Yeah. I do like the sounds the Iveco makes. It's the only truck that... It's got a lot of like transmission noises and stuff like that you don't hear in the other trucks. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so seasons ready maps already have the like their buildings and stuff are designed to already include it's like a mask. So when it snows, or when things rot, they don't rot if they're in buildings. So like, let's say I have a map that's not seasons ready and I have this huge barn where I've been putting my bales. Well, those bales are going to rot. But if the map has been made seasons ready, then the author has gone in and said that that area is safe for your bales and they will not rot if you put them in there. So that's basically what it means. It's ready for the seasons mod so that you don't have rotting bales in the buildings. So that's the big thing. There you go, Cam is cool. Yeah, having a wrench drop from your sleeve probably would scare most people off and be like, I'm going to move on. Okay, so it's also for snow. Thank you. Thank you for that, BT. BTM.
Prepararsi a voltare a destra.
A voltare a destra.
Voltare a destra.
Voltare a nistra. Oh, a destra. A nistra's left. A destra's right. Pescari. I feel like we made a big loop here. Hang on, let me look at the map here. No, we didn't. Okay, so Ancona can also go back this way. Now, here's a thought. I left from here. Why on earth didn't it just take me down this road? Why did it make me go... Look at that route. What is it doing? I must have my GPS set on... What? Something's wrong. I mean, it was cool to take all these back roads, but what is this? Why? And we're going to Pescari, aren't we? I don't know. This is weird. Okay, so we need to go into gameplay settings options. And gameplay. Oh, shortest route.
Ok, cerchiamo un nuovo percorso.
She wants to change. Okay. Oh, hang on. My chat got messed up. Hold on. Oh, phooey. Hold on. I'm missing chat. There we go. Yeah, like really scenic route. I don't mind going a little off track, but I mean, like we were. Oop. No, sometimes the switches reset when you go into the pause menu. Everything reset. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's a great scene. I guess I like it though. I like taking those back roads, but this is like really pushing us way. I know, we're already at 50 minutes. It's supposed to be a half an hour stream. It's okay if it's longer. I don't care if it's longer, but I kind of want to go to bed. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I was thinking like, 10 minutes, you know, like all these curving. Wow, it's seeing parts of Italy we never see. That's why we never see them, because they're back roads. Wingardium Leviosa. I'm gonna drink this water. Oh geez. Avoid tolls, right? Shortest route, avoid everything. Avoid roads. That's nice. Kim is cool. It is. We're about 5 minutes away from, or 10 minutes away from 1 a.m. in my neck of the woods. Hey, casino. Oh my goodness. She's asleep. And she's sleeping downstairs. I'm not going to sleep downstairs. I don't do well on that bed. I'm going to try to get her to come upstairs, but she's in a mood. She's in one of those like feeling sorry for herself moods, which I get because she feels like crap. But to move her upstairs, she might be like, I'm too tired. I don't want to get up. So I'm actually going to slip into the shower because I smell like a foot. I've been sweating my buns off all day at the fair with the kids. So I am way overdue for a shower. Not in the mood for another 7 hours of driving on back roads. I liked it, but yeah, maybe I should just do that. But I don't want to leave her downstairs by herself. Yeah, because really the only route along the top of Indiana, Illinois from Wisconsin is all toll roads. So all along by Chicago and then getting onto Route 80 and 90 or whatever through Indiana, it's all toll. And then you get into Ohio and it's all toll. And if you're going back roads, it's a lot of extra driving. Yeah, I would not try to carry Moni up the stairs. I can barely carry my fat self up the stairs. It's too late. I'm going to get sick. There's no way I can't. She's sneezing all over the place and the kids are sneezing. I mean, it's like, I'm going to get sick. Unless I come really lucky, but yeah, that's true. Hey, King Twigs, sadly, you pulled in Iraq. I'm about to finish my trip, and then we're done for the night.
Venirsi a destra e poi uscire a destra.
See, we would have been driving for a lot longer. Really, this is the delivery point?
Uscire a destra.
Yeah.
Andare dritto.
And we... Oh, this is auto. I should have gone the other route. Oh, shizzle sticks. Where am I supposed to deliver this? This sucks because I totally screwed up. We're going to have to go backwards in the service plaza. Yeah, that's a good point. It is a stair lift. like in like the beginning of Up. Ed Asner stair lift. Alright, we're going to go this way. I know it's so not legal to do this. I don't know what else to do, though. Yeah, there's our spot. Hi, it's good to see you anyway, King Twigs. Oh my gosh. Big tall man behave. Where am I going to turn around to get this thing in? I guess we could try right here, right? We're about to have a swift moment. Let's see. Nope. All right. We'll get it. Oh, that stinks that your PC's not working. I love playing ATS. And ATS. I've been playing ATS. Like I said, I got a surprise for you guys for my ATS 2019 profile. Oh. Something is not going right back there, but it's part of your job. Oh. I can't back up. I'm stuck on this curb here. Need a new hard drive. We're almost, if I could just, I need to get like 4 more inches back. Time for SSD, my friend. Time for SSD. Don't waste this opportunity. Switch your hard drive to SSD. Shoot. Come on. I want the trailer to go. I can't freaking get the trailer to go the direction that I need it to go. Get your stupid truck out of the way. I'm bagging a truckload full of gas, and you're just... What are you doing? Oh, this guy. Listen here, Mr. Man. Yeah, I know if you can afford it. I can't afford it, but... I've got... I actually have a terabyte... 2 terabyte SSDs. Big tall man. You freak of nature. Dumb bunny. So you put your trailer right where I need to park. I'm going to have to do it again. He's right where I need to be. This guy's right where I need to be. I'm actually pretty good at parking trailers, except for when people cut in front of me. Yeah, sometimes they do back, so we're good. We're good. We got it this time. I just need to get a running start. It's just like parallel parking, but larger. It's Mudger and Fodger. I can't look at chat right now because I'm busy. Yeah, no, I didn't crash into the building, I swear. It's a little off. Shoot. If it's clicking, if your drive is clicking while you're working on it, and it's like it's bad. Just letting you know that. I don't know what the issue with the drive is, but if you got clicking noises or clacking noises or clunks, it's a dead drive. It's time for a new drive. The good news is you can get like a 2 terabyte drive if you don't do SSD for like $50 on Newegg. All right, there we go. Uncouple the trailer. Oh, we did it. Newbie, level 4. Still level 4, dang it. I still can't buy anything for my truck. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this really bad backing episode. That was fun. The only downside is now that we've delivered this, we're actually out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where we're going to... Oh, I guess there's jobs. What do we got here? That looks like the shortest route. I guess because of the way the freeway's set up. Anyway, have a great night, guys. Sorry. Oh, 5th time. I don't know. That sounds like a power supply issue or something. Have a great night, guys. Thumbs up always help, and we will see you next time on Euro Truck Simulator, the 2019 profile. Love you guys. Bye.